What's going on, guys and girls? And if this looks like a repeat performance, it is a repeat performance. Um, Three meat, stone baked, crust pizza, one bite. Everybody knows the rules. I bought two of them. Ate one last week. I gave the ratings right here. All right. People raised hell because I wasn't eating it in front of everybody. So we're going to do a live review today. All right. First off, okay, before I hear any grips, gripes, or anything else, let me tell you. Look at this pizza right here. Or if you want to look at that, that's fine too. Whatever. Okay? This is the way I cooked it. All right? I cooked it pretty darn brown. I got it good and brown. Okay? And I got as much of a crispy as we can get. I'm giving every chance in the world for this to be successful. All right? Doing everything I possibly can. I mean, I cooked it like that. I don't think that looks too bad. This right here looks raw to me. This does not look like it's done. Okay, it's a little brown on the crust, but I'm trying to do everything I possibly can to make a second review better. All right. I wanted to talk a little bit, get some legislature out there, whatever you want to call it, before I bite into a hot pizza and burn my mouth. All right. So I wanted to do that. Let you know that today is Mountain Dew Day, National Mountain Dew Day, October the 19th.
It's not really Mountain Dew, is it? Isn't it Mellow Yellow?
Close enough. National Mellow Yellow and Mountain Dew Day, October 19th. And you folks can send me the check, Mellow Yellow and Mountain Dew. All right. So let's see what it's all about. First piece I'm gonna get the bite that's in the middle of the pizza, okay? Then I'll try the crust. Undercarriage looks pretty good. Now, if I cook it the way they say to cook it, 10 to 13 minutes, I'm going to eat a raw pizza. I had this bad boy in there for about 26 minutes, about twice as long as they asked. All right. And then I cut on broil. I already had my can of Mountain Dew, says Tim. Are you good for tonight, Tim? We've got some guys that are not going to make it tonight. So it would be great if Tim can make it. Let's try this. Second attempt, one bite. Everybody knows the rules. One bite and the rest is history is what it says right here. What's up, Alex? We're going to see if it's history. I'm giving them every chance in the world here. Because if you're just getting in here, look, I want you to look at this slice of pizza right there. Looks a little undone. Does not look done to me. And then look at my pizza. The whole pizza here. Hey, that's the way I made it. I'm good for the night. Too bad the Buffalo Bills weren't fully good last night. Yeah. Red Sox, fun team to watch. Yeah, 12-3. 12-3. 2 games to 1. Playing at home again. I think afternoon game today. Not sure. Let's try this. Let's see if it's any better this time. Dry. Yeah. Just not enough sauce, man. Just not enough sauce. Let's go right here where it's a piece of pepperoni in. Dodgers have an afternoon game. Okay. We got you. We'll go after this crust right here. I'm sorry, man. The taste is just not there. I rated it a 57 last time. I'm not sure it's that good. Crunch is good. Crust, nothing extra. I'm not biting into crust and saying, "Ooh, that's fresh." No. Sauce, non-existent. Literally non-existent. The meats are okay. Man, it's so dry. It is so dry. And anybody that knows me knows I do not like a pizza that's like this. You know what? I went 57 last time. I'll go 60. I'll go 60 just because I made it a little more crisp. But I'm not buying it again. Okay? It's just too dry, folks. Dip it in some sauce might make it better. And Dave, he's the one I have a hard problem with backing his product. Because he's always talking about he likes a lot of sauce on his. And this looks like it's got a lot of sauce on it. Look at that. That looks like a lot of sauce. It doesn't. It doesn't. $6.50. Save your money. Save your money. I'm being nice. I'm giving a 60. I'm giving it a 60. Who do you think will be a good LSU football candidate? I keep hearing Cincinnati's coach. I think probably James Franklin goes to LSU. I think he ends up going to LSU. Now, if you hold out and wait till the end of the year, see, LSU probably wants to hire quick, strike fast. Even though their coach Orgeron is leaving, I would hire somebody before Orgeron leaves. I would have somebody in place. Couple of reasons. Shaq. Florida, I think, there's a good chance that job could come open. Dan Mullen could lose his job. To me, Florida is a more attractive job than LSU. That's just me. I would rather have a Florida job, especially with Miami down and Florida State really down. The Florida market is yours if you want it. I can see James Franklin taking either one of those jobs. I personally think this is what I think is happening in USC. They have announced that they're waiting until the end of the season. So for that reason alone, I think they want Luke Fickell from Cincinnati. They're giving Fickell every opportunity in the world to win at Cincinnati. He's built a program. He's built it up. He's done what he had to. It's really funny because since you stopped the whole trash dump in a week, there's been a lot of trash dumps. Yeah, you're right. Fickell can pick his job. USC, LSU, if Florida comes open. I don't think Texas comes open, but it could. That's one that a lot of people are wondering if Texas is going to come back open. I don't think it will. The USC job, I think that's why they're waiting. I think James Franklin would have left as soon as they lost their first game. I think he would have went to USC. There's so many names you can mention right now. But I think Fickell is the one for that job. Now LSU, oh man, really, a lot of people could have it. Stoops could have it from Kentucky. That's a guy you better watch for. What's his name? Mark Stoops. Watch out. He may end up getting that job. He may end up getting that job down at LSU. It's a big time pay raise. A whole lot better athletes coming through there. Yeah, Doc Rivers kicked Ben Simmons out of practice, 2 days ago? Yesterday? Yeah. Suspended him a game. Simmons doesn't want to be there. Simmons does not want to be there. He won't be there much longer. They need to just put him on the inactive list until they can get him traded. That's the way to do. You're not going to get Damian Lillard for him. You're not going to get that much. You're not going to get that. Simmons is not as good as Lillard on his best day. You're just not going to get him. And Kyrie, you just don't. Wasn't for missing too many free throws. Kyrie he's a head case. He's not worth going for. There's a lot of coaches that's going to be available. I think the Virginia Tech job, Justin Fuente, I think he's done. I think they're going to fire him. Do they get South Carolina's coach, Shane Beamer? His dad was a coach there for years. Of course, South Carolina's played like shit this year, so I don't know. I really don't. I've even heard talk of Mendenhall, UVA coach, Virginia coach, wanting to maybe go back out west. Bronco Mendenhall, if he wants to go out west, I mean, I don't think USC wants him. I don't think USC wants Bronco Mendenhall. But if he's wanting to go back out west, we'll see what happens there. Yep, 3 grand slams. How about that? In the first 3 games. Red Sox are hitting the ball. Red Sox are hitting the ball. They don't have the best bullpen. They don't need it right yet. They may need it against the National League champion. And didn't you put up you think the Braves? I mean, you think the Dodgers is going to win the next 2? I think the Dodgers win the next 2 games type of series. I don't think they will. I don't think they will. I think the Braves will win one of them. I think the Dodgers win today, but I think the Braves win the next one. But I'm not counting the Dodgers out, even down 3-1. I'm not going to count them out. Tonight, me and Tim, along with maybe Harris. We're not going to have Matt with us tonight. Matt's sick. Get well, Matt. We will not have Keith with us. Keith's going to a bar drinking. Now, let me tell you. I'll tell you more about it. One of his friends lost his wife recently, and he's going to meet a friend. So definitely, Keith, he'll get his picks in to me sometime or another. Anthony would be great to have tonight. We could really, really use Anthony. Me, Tim, and Anthony, and if Harris can show up, that'd be great. Anybody else wanting to come on tonight? If you've got your games in place and you got prices, scores together. If you got your scores together, wonderful. We can help you out. So all you need is a cam. And what's up, Keith? Yeah. I was just telling him you weren't going to be with us tonight. Matt Sharver's not. Matt's sick. Saw a rumor says that if the Dodgers win the World Series, they will not give a World Series ring to Bauer. I've already heard that they're not. They don't want him back. That's what I'm hearing too. Aaron Boone got an extension. Keith sent me a text. I didn't see that. Oh man, boy, oh boy, I see it now. All I can do is laugh at that one. How many Yankees? We got to talk to Anthony about that one. He would have been a lame duck this year. I don't understand that move. But I'll say he doesn't make it through it. That's crazy. That is some crazy stuff. Now, all those coaches and managers that have been aiming at the Yankees job, they're going to be looking at the San Diego Padres job. And with a lot of won one postseason series in his tenure, and that was against the Twins. Yeah. I don't think he is what they need. That's just me. We all picked him to win the East, and the Rays won 100 games, and they finished 8 back. So, along with Boston, but Boston is playing ball at the right time. The Cardinals played ball 2 weeks too early. Can you imagine if the Cardinals would have come in play well? If they would have played like they did the last 2-3 weeks of the season, they'd be waiting already for a World Series opponent. They'll march through everybody. The Cardinals would have. They just did not make it because they didn't stretch it, or they just started their big 17-game win streak 2 weeks too early, 3 weeks too early, and ended up biting them in the ass. I said I didn't think they were going to win. They did. I still say the Braves win this series against the Dodgers, but I think it could go 6. I'll say the Dodgers win today, but I think the Braves win the next one. Then I think the Dodgers are going to have to come to Atlanta and win. I think they will. I think it'll go 6. Now, the Red Sox, I'm not so sure about tonight. We'll see what happens, but you can better believe that the Astros are in some deep shit if they lose tonight. I still don't understand why the Dodgers are spreading out their pitching staff the way they are. They got aces. They got aces. I don't understand it at all. We'll see what happens there. Rob, you should walk around your neighborhood and yell free pizza. People would shoot at me if I gave them this shit. We hear gunshots out there all the time. Now listen, though, you'll be able to hear the crunch. They're so dry. So dry. Oh, he's got dead arm? Really? Oh. Next week is MVP. Next week's MVP, I think. I still say my man Bryce wins it. Oh, is it after the World Series? I thought they announced that before the World Series. Do they? I still say Bryce ends up winning the MVP. I think he deserves it. He kept the team in it as long as they did, as long as they were in it. Boy, oh boy. This week, Harris went with Dallas as his lock. They won. Tim and Anthony went with Buffalo. That they just laid an egg last night. Me and Keith went with the Chiefs. What did the player for the Sixers get suspended for doing? Oh, insubordination.
Being a dumbass.
I have not done all of our checking, but we didn't do great. NFL depends on how we picked last night. We all picked the Bills. So Keith went 5-9. Harris went 6-8. Tim went 10-4. Anthony went 7-7. Darlene went 3-11. I went 9-5. So I did all right.
Darlene's not allowed to pick anymore.
Cleveland baseball fan. Let's see what Tim's survivor pick. Let's see, who was your survivor pick? Yeah, you took the Chiefs. You took the Chiefs, yeah. Good survivor pick. Should have just made that your lock too. So yeah, me and Tim. I hope Anthony can come on. And we'll see about Harris. And Keith. Keith, well, maybe Keith will get his picks in to me today. And if he does, then we can still virtually have Keith here. Have a virtual Keith. Yeah, Tim, you got that. Mm-hmm. College picks. Me and Harris went 9-7. Tim went 8-8. Keith went 7-9. Anthony went 6-10. Not a lot of tough games this week, I don't think. Couple in college. Pros, I hadn't really looked at it good. Sad. Sad. Squirrels look at this shit and say, what the hell are you feeding us? Keith is still a GM of the year. Now, sadly, I got to look up UTSA, who is in the top 25. Yeah, UT San Antonio. Auburn's off, I think, or else they would be in the top 25. Auburn's off on the week that Harris is gone. That's the way it should be. Because they'll stay in the top 25 when Harris comes back. He does not like Auburn. He does not like Auburn at all. See, guys, I mean, it's just way too dry. Way too dry. Should have salt. There shouldn't be a bite where you can't taste sauce. I'm sorry. The sauce, the kick of the sauce is what really, really, to me, makes pizza. Yeah, what major move are you going to make for the Vikings to get them to the Super Bowl now? Trade for Tom Brady. Get the Cowboys defense. They've been playing good. Pretty good. And now Buffalo loses a couple of rungs on the ladder in the AFC. Man, I'll tell you what, the Raiders are looking better every week now. I don't care if they have lost a coach. Mayock has a good team put together. They really do. They have a good team put together. We're going to see what they do. Maybe get Matty Ice. Keith, do you want to get picks out to me? If you do, give me scores. That way, if our odds are different, if our lines are different, I can go by that. Anybody can get Derrick Henry, can make yourself a team right there. Only if you throw in iced tea or Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah, text if you want to, Keith. If you get the time to text me, or I can send you the odds of all the minuses, all the ones that are favored. I can do that. Is Dak one of the top 5 QBs right now? I'll give Buffalo's quarterback. I think he's a top 5. Brady is a top 5. Rodgers, he's a top 5. I don't like to hear it. Is he better than Kyler Murray? I don't know. I think probably Dak's maybe a little better than Murray. I think he is. I didn't even mention number 15 yet. Although he's not played well, Mahomes is top 5. Yeah, Mahomes top 5. Yeah, Mahomes, Brady, Rodgers, Allen. Yeah, I say Dak is. Is he better than Herbert? Yeah, Herbert has his games. What'd you miss with the pizza? Well, number one, I did everything in the world can to make it better. Let me show you a picture. All right. Now, you guys tell me, does this look done to you? Look at it real good. Or this is the way I cooked it, about twice as long. Okay. I cooked it up. I had that slice on this plate. And I couldn't taste any sauce at all. Crunch, I gave it a little bit higher rating because I kept it in there for 25 minutes. Freshness, no, I don't taste any fresh crust there. I don't taste it. Tasting the meats was maybe a little better this time. I bumped it score from 57 to 60. I went to 60 with it. Would I buy it again? Hell no. The sauce, I'm sorry. That right there looks cheap. That looks cheap. Who makes that picture right there? That looks, no, it's still not great. I'm sorry. That looks like a cheap, that looks like pizza you get at the school. You cut it wrong. That completely throws off its flavor. Dude, I couldn't have cut a fart or cut anything and done any better with that pizza than I did.
Who
right
said
there.
You cut it wrong?
Keith White. Shit. I could have cut anything in there. Look at the way I cut that damn thing. It's still 5 more pieces than I got to get rid of. Throw it out there in the yard, and the damn squirrels will say, hell no. I don't want that shit. They're going to look at me and laugh. I'm telling you, birds will come down and peck at it one time and run, fly away, or either fall over and die. It's terrible. 60. And that's me being nice, folks. And all the folks have been sending me stuff. Oh, well, you didn't do it live. I did it live today. I made the pizza look like a damn pizza. All right? I've never tried a cauliflower crust as anyone else. I have not. I've heard about it. You cut that with a Bowie knife. I could have cut it with anything, man. Brush all the toppings off and cut it for croutons. Ah! Oh, man. You don't have to worry about sauce. That's for sure. It's not good. I'm telling you. I think that looks better than that. I did everything possible to make it better. Would you rather eat it like this? Look at that. Would you rather eat it like that? I serve it right off the damn. It looked like it came right out of the freezer. Or would you rather eat it like that? You tell me. I gave it a 60. I sat right here and I ate the whole slice right while I was talking. And I can't do any better than a 60. If I had a big old cup of sauce next to me there and I could have dipped it in it a little bit and ate something, it might would have been a little better. But you can't, they don't put the, they don't give you a little sauce on the side, or they don't put enough on the crust. I don't like really having to dip my pizza. I would rather have it already made the way it should be. Eating that pizza sounds like a death wish. It just wasn't good. I mean, it's cheap pizza. Put some sauce on top and then place another pizza on top upside down. Then cut it into the bite-sized pieces like pizza rolls. You're exactly right, Ken. From a marketing standpoint, you look at that right there in the freezer of your, over at your Walmart. That does not stand out to you as, damn right, man, that looks good. No. It looks like somebody stole a piece. It looks like somebody stole that pizza right there from somebody's school lunch. When you went to the school, remember the school pizza? Little square. They used to make it square. But it all looked like that. Had a little bit of cheese kind of just smeared over the top a little bit. And look at this. Look at this now. You can't lie no more than that about it. Look at all the sauce and shit right there. Look at that. Look at all that sauce. Where did mine go? Mine ran away for a damn spoon, I reckon. What pizza has the best packaging?
DiGiorno.
School lunch lady wouldn't eat that shit, says Ken. Dar says DiGiorno. DiGiorno's all right.
I think as far as packaging.
Maybe. Wild Mike's. Should I get 86 payoff pitch PDF for $9? Are you a Mets fan? If you're a true Mets fan, you should, sir. Hi, Mrs. Rob, said Alan.
Hello, everybody.
And now Alan has at his disposal, he has learned a new StreamYard method. And Ken Castro says, get it. He knows how to stream across the bottom, stream words across the bottom. He found out how to do that last night. He was tickled. About 11 o'clock before he went to bed. He probably slept like an angel last night. He probably slept. He didn't turn over in the bed once after he got that. First time I watched baseball. Oh, okay. It's back 86. I got you. Arnold Hunter, what's going on? What's going on? Don't forget 7 o'clock on this. Mookie Wilson, indeed. Mookie Wilson, Keith Hernandez, Howard Johnson. Was that Howard Johnson time? Hojo.
Hojo.
Wally Backman. Yeah. Who was the catcher? Was it? Oh yeah, Darryl Strawberry. Was it? Oh yeah, Ray Knight. Cross-eyed old Ray Knight. Gary Carter. Yeah, Ray Knight. So it was before Howard Johnson. Yeah, Gary Carter. Old Ray Knight. Rick Aguilera. Johnson was there too. Davy Johnson was there. Right? Is that Davy Johnson's team? Yeah. Doc Gooden. Who's the guy that both of them were there? Okay. Who was the guy that's on the MLB network? JD Martinez says it must have been fun back in '86. Oh yeah, '86. And he's thinking about it. Yeah, Ron Darling. Ron Darling, that's his name. Oh yeah, '86. Goes back thinking about it. Yeah, that's who it was. Yep. Keith Hernandez. Never been a big fan of Keith Hernandez. Never been a big fan of his. He's all right, but never been a big fan. Des Quarles, what's going on? 7 o'clock on this channel this evening. 7 o'clock. Tim, myself. I hope to have Keith's picks. We'll see if we have Keith. Harris is still a huge question mark. He's on a boat. They're shipping him off to England, and I think
Stop it.
what's he going to do over in England? Sell Minute Maid lemonade. I don't know. Who was the shortstop? Let's say, who was the shortstop for the never watched Seinfeld, so I can't tell you that. We'll have to watch a replay of NFL picks since I'll be watching NBA. Okay. We'll be watching Sheffield Wednesday. Kevin Elster, Tim Tuffle, Rafael Santana. Kevin Elster was supposed to be the huge player that came out of
I'm sorry.
When he left Lynchburg. He was supposed to be huge. Kevin Elster. He's going to be the next star. It just didn't pan out. Who's coming over to the UK? Harris Jessup is.
No,
He's
not.
on a ship right now. He called it. What did he say? He calls it. He's on a cruise. I think he's just going to. I just think he's going to the UK. Aaron Boone extension, major garbage move. Yeah, 3 years. How about that? Boone gets him to the wild card game. Boone gets them to the wild card game. A team that should have won 100 games straight up gets them to the wild card game. They lose. 3-year extension. Who was the Mets DH when they played at Boston? That's a good question. You know what? Was it Howard Johnson? I believe Howard Johnson. Good question, Keith. But yeah, tonight we're hoping to have Anthony on. Kevin Mitchell. It could have been Kevin. I'll be there. Tim will be there. Harris may be there. No Keith. Keith won't be there. And our friend Matt Sharver, he's sick. He's under the weather. He will not. Harris is going to the UK, but it will take 2 weeks to get him off the boat due to supply line backup. Yeah. What's up, demos? Yeah. Due to the fact that we're not shipping stuff. Yeah, right. They got to have the boats lined up for 2 weeks. And then you got to get checked for COVID. So it might be a month before he gets back on a boat. Stupid shit. For you,
he's on a cruise.
He's on a cruise. I think he's heading to Scotland. One bite. Everybody knows the rules. Pizza. I tried that just a little while ago. Did everything in my power to make it better. Okay, I gave it a 60. It was just so dry, man. It's terrible. Get yourself a big can of sauce and just pour it over the top of it. Can't hurt it. Which of these three candidates best move for LSU? Lane Kiffin, no. Mel Tucker, no. Mark Stoops, yes. Mark Stoops, I think, it will be the next LSU coach. Danny Heap. Well, Danny Heap was a DH. Okay. All right, I got you. Yeah, I've said Mark Stoops probably would go to LSU unless they want James Franklin. I think James Franklin's best move is to put the brakes on and go to Florida. That's my opinion. He would love to have a USC job. They don't want him. I'm finding that out. USC wants one guy, and I think they've got him in place. Which baseball park has the best food? Now, that's something I don't know because I haven't been to enough. Phillies' food's okay, whatever. Yeah, and look at that, Keith. Already, you're already hearing Gruden's name getting called out for LSU. How about that? We had him buried under the dirt 2 days ago. John Gruden will never coach again. John Gruden will never coach again. That's bullshit. He will coach again if he wants to. He may not ever work on TV again, but if he wants to coach, he will. I don't know if LSU is going to hire him or not. I don't think so. I think Mark Stoops is a perfect candidate, like Dez put up there. Mark Stoops is a perfect candidate. I don't think Lane Kiffin wants Alabama job. Lane Kiffin wants Alabama. He wants a cake and eat it too. That's what he's waiting on. Like I say, USC, they would not be waiting right now. If they already had a coach, if their coach they could hire right now. I think their coach is in the middle of a dream season in Cincinnati. I think Luke Fickell comes to USC. I think Luke Fickell is their coach. LSU, I think Mark Stoops goes there. Florida, if Florida stumbles a couple more times, they're going to fire their coach. I think that's a perfect place for James Franklin. My friend hopes Bama does not make the playoffs, so no Clemson and Alabama. Yeah, they got to win out, and then they've got to beat Georgia. I'm not going to say they can't beat Georgia. I think they got a better offense than Georgia does. They don't have a defense Georgia does, but they got a better offense. James Franklin, I think, wanted that USC job. I really do. And I think if he were getting it, after that one loss, he would have jumped ship. And by them not hiring anybody yet, makes me think they already got somebody that they want, and all they're doing now is waiting for that person to come step in there. Luke Fickell. Virginia Tech, where should Spencer Rattler transfer to if he decides to leave OU? Well, everybody's saying go to ASU, go to Arizona. Go to USC. Go to USC and go out there with Luke Fickell. Why not? USC has nothing in place. They're a shambles. Clemson. If they had a quarterback, I tell you what, they would be pretty mean right now. They do not have a good offensive line either, though. Clemson does not have a line. How long before the teams that have not won in the NFL, namely the Lions, win? I don't think nobody much is going to pick them this week to win. But a few of us picked Jacksonville last week. All right, Alan's going to go cook now. It's 6 o'clock here where he's at. Have a good one, Alan.
Bye, Alan. Say hello to Mrs. Joe for me.
Yeah. With Iowa losing to Purdue, who is the best Big Ten team? Well, we really don't know. Michigan State both are undefeated. They're going to play each other. Ohio State has a chance to prove them all wrong. They get a chance to beat. They're going to play Penn State. They're going to play Michigan. They're going to play Michigan State. And then if they beat all those teams, they're going to get a chance to play Iowa, it looks like, in the Big Ten championship. I don't think Ohio State can run the table. We'll see. Now that you have Pac-Man shaped pizza, you can take it outside and use it as a boomerang, says Keith. You want to send your picks to me later, Keith? If you don't have time, don't worry about it. But I can. What would be easiest is give me the winning team and then just and then next to them just a number by you think they win by. You probably won't have time. Okay, I got you. Yeah, but I don't. Anytime you sending me picks, guys, if it's not straight up, 49ers talking to the Browns for a Beckham trade. That wouldn't be bad for the Browns. Right now, they could use some more defensive help. They really could. Browns are not playing good football. And you notice when we talk about the best teams in the NFL, we don't even bring the Browns up. Don't bring the Steelers up. Do bring the Ravens up. But we don't bring their quarterbacks up. That's not that quarterback. The quarterbacks in that division. Des Squirrel says he thinks Tampa Bay is the third best team in the NFL behind the Cardinals and the Rams. They won't trade Beckham to the Cardinals. I don't think it'll happen. I can tell you this, Des. If Tampa plays the Cardinals or Tampa plays the Rams in the playoffs, trust me, the nervous team will be the Cardinals or the Rams. It won't be Tampa. Remember last year at the Super Bowl? How many people picked Tampa? I didn't. I picked Kansas City. And the four people on the field that made the most difference, Brady did fine. But those four front guys for Tampa, they had Mahomes running for his damn life all day. That's just the way it worked. He was running for his friggin' life. They did what they had to do, and it worked out. Go back and look at it 8 months ago, 9 months ago. They came up. They had 2 weeks to prepare, and when you have 2 weeks to prepare something, you have a chance. This year, you don't have an extra week. No week off this year. Brady only gets nervous when his wife gets pissed at him. He's a cool customer. On the football field, he's a cool customer. You can say what you want to about him anywhere else, but he knows what he's doing. 7 o'clock on this channel. Be sure to come back tonight. Let's see if I've heard from Anthony. I may have. Don't realize it. He may have gotten back in touch. No, Anthony hasn't gotten back in touch with me yet. So I will be here. Tim says he'll be here. We hope for Harris to be here. Keith's picks, we won't worry about Keith's picks this week. Keith has got plans. Matt Sharver's got plans. If Matt wants to send me his picks, he can, but I think he's feeling really bad. He's been sick all weekend. And Anthony, we hope to have Anthony on. It'd be really, really cool to have Anthony on. Anybody else wants to be on for college picks, pro picks, either one, get in touch with me. I'll hook you up. I'll send you the link. All you got to do is join up at StreamYard. 7 p.m. tonight. We'll probably be done by 8. We'll probably be done early. So you all have a great, great rest of your day. God bless one and all. And we will talk to you 7 p.m. tonight. And we'll all wonder together why Auburn is back in the top 25. My cat farted. I have to get out of here, says Keith. Keith must be home. Okay, I thought he was at his job today. Have a good one, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.